Cedric over here is our photo booth. It's a great opportunity for you to capture a memory for tonight with your friends and family, loved ones. And then, of course, back where I am at here with the Black Dust and Feathers, we've got our silent auction table. So please make sure you take a look. We're waiting for some starter bits to come on out. Got some great items over here. Got some furniture and wine, some amazing spa packages, some artwork for the guys in the room, some sports memorabilia, jewelry by Henry Scott. So we welcome you to come on back and check things out.
So happy for you all. You have your own little section here. Sorry, we got
a moment. Just want to bring some highlights to the room. Apologize if you've already heard me. We have our fabulous bar in the back of the room, probably one of the most popular features at the moment. While you are waiting, you can also capture a fabulous photo moment with your friends and family. There's some really cool props and stuff over here for you to utilize and take a photo. Remember this night. Don't forget that there is a silent auction going on. I am back here in the back waving my arms in the air with the feathers on. Silent auction tables are right behind me. Please go ahead and start the process. There are some fabulous cupcakes in the center of the room as well, back by the bar. Sugar alcohol. There are 3 samples of cupcakes everyone. 3 samples to check out and try. 3 options. amazing. See so many beautiful outfits. And you ladies brought the bling bling tonight, that's for sure. I especially see one lady that's brought a lot of bling. She sashaying to the front of the room. Miss Achievement, Oklahoma. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to bring your attention, if you are not at the bar waiting for a beverage, there is also water and tea in the back corner of the room. Don't forget to come check out these cupcakes. Lots of opportunity for you to try them out. Yes, the flavor and they're simple. Try them out. And yes, there are gluten-free options. Oh, everyone, we got some beautiful prizes or silent auction items back here that are looking a little lonely. Remember, this is for an incredible cause. Don't be shy. The best news is we will take all forms of payment except your house.
Yep, and you will not be introduced. You're going to just start us off.
To try your MC for this evening, and we're going to get started. If you'd like to find your seats, that would be awesome. Thank you so much.
As I lay down, never living now, I lost without a cause, after giving it my all. Winter storms come, and I can't find the sun. After all that I've what I can I do? I do. Look to you. After all my sin is gone, and you are to you. After you are gone, and you are to about to lose my friend, over my head. seem to have no hope, searching for the open door. And every time I say it, it's about great. I'm so crazy. You was in my head. I look to you. After all my sins gone, and you have been strong. I look to you. And I know you are strong. I look to you. I look to you. I look to you.
Let's give it up one more time for Michael Wilson. Well, hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. We know you can be anywhere else, but we're glad that you're here tonight. My name is Sutra. I will be your MC for this evening, and we are here to celebrate hope for the future, right? Let's give us a round of applause. Yeah. So real quickly, earlier you came in and there were a bunch of names and logos on the screen that were behind me. And I want to just give a shout out to a few of those people. First and foremost, we have Miss Francie Hart. We have Just Burgers. Yes. We have the Trusted Brokerage Group right over here. We have Creative Travel Events. We have the Enclave, which is the building that you are in. Isn't this place amazing for an event? Yes. Weddings, all kinds of things, y'all. So great stuff here. Couple of quick highlights. Again, bars in the back if you missed the announcement. In the far back, Cedric with the cowboy hat, his wife with a beautiful red chair. They have some props for you to take some really fabulous photos to create a commemorative moment for tonight. So bring your family, your whole table, your friends, and get some fun photos. We'll make sure we put those on the website at some point. Of course, we're in the bar, bathrooms are in the hallway. Please be careful of the runner. And last but not least, all night long, we have the silent table going on. I will give you guys some warnings when we are close to closing the tables. So keep an eye out if that one thing you really, really want. I might outbid you. So keep it going. All right. I am very fortunate right now because I get to introduce the woman behind it all. So Clotiel Howard, the visionary founder and executive director of Hope for the Future. has been a strong advocate of children's rights with a distinguished 14-year tenure at CASA at Oklahoma County. Her career there involved as a court-appointed special advocate supervisor to the training manager, where she empowered volunteers to champion the cause of children affected by abuse and neglect. Ms. Howard's academic achievements include an associate's degree in paralegal studies, a baccalaureate degree in science and criminal justice. Oh, we better watch out for her. She also has a professional journey that she has been able to apply her paralegal expertise across various law firms in the area, and with the focus of criminal law and family law, of course. She's also, as a trusted-based relational intervention practitioner, that's a tongue twister. She excels in imparting the foundational principles of the TDRI model, essential for addressing the needs of traumatized children. An engaged member of the Oklahoma Center for Nonprofit, Ms. Howard has demonstrated her dedication to nonprofit excellence by completing their Standards of Excellence course. She is also affiliated with the Supervised Visitation Network, having completed the comprehensive 24-hour certification to facilitate safe, conflict-free interactions between children and non-residential parents. Her qualifications extend to training individuals, to visiting monitors, and leading the nurturing parenting skills for families and supervised visitation facilitating training. Ms. Howard's exceptional contributions have also been acknowledged throughout numerous accolades, such as the Pay It Forward Award, I'm Every Woman Award, the John A. Reed Jr. Spirit of the Community Award, the Stephen A. Novak Child Advocacy Award, and the Local Impact Award. Boy, that's a list right there. Her advocacy roles on the LUFCS Advisory Board and the 2023 Family Treatment Court Advisory Board further reflect her commitment to community service. As a devoted member of the Fairview Baptist Church, Ms. Howard's dedication to her faith and community go unwavering. It is my honor to introduce you to the woman of the hour, Ms. Clotiel Howard.
Thank you. As Susan said, I am the founder, the executive director of Hope for the Future, but I want you to know that I'm not the founder. My Heavenly Father is the founder. And He has allowed me to be in this position or as a role as the founder and executive director. So all praise is going to God, not to me, okay? As I say today, I look around and all of these beautiful people, you guys don't know how long I have waited. I'm a very emotional person, but you don't know how long I have waited for this moment. This celebration, knowing that you all came out to support Hope for the Future and celebrate this special occasion. 8 years. 12 worth rewarded years, and I thank you for that. Hope for the Future is a nonprofit organization, and what we do, we provide visitation services for children who are in foster care. Just a little bit about Hope for the Future, its creation, but later on in life, later on down the road, you're going to know what the why behind the Hope for the Future. But Hope for the Future was created in 2016. It was created in 2003. And we did not officially open our doors until August 2016. So I tell people the seed was planted in 2003. I carried my baby for 13 years before I gave birth. Women who give birth, you know those labor pains. You know when you just know it's time to deliver. 2016, it was time. And I stepped out on faith. Quit my job for 14 years with CASA of Oklahoma County. I resigned my position. listen to God's voice, trust and believe that He was going to take care of me as well as hope for the future. And look where we are now, 8 years later. What I want to do is give you guys a virtual tour of hope for the future. And then we'll come back and talk about it. Thank you. Michael, stand up, please. Michael is my cousin. I asked him at the last minute. I was just thinking about this as we were watching. Thank you so much. You did a wonderful job. Looking out, as I'm standing back, I'm looking out at the audience. And I'm looking at all of my family and my friends and my, Carl, Jess Burgers. If you guys want a burger, there's a Jess Burger. He can make the best burgers out there. I look at Francie Hart and my women ministry. These women right here, Francie, would you please hold your. They prayed. We prayed on hope for the future. We prayed for this. Some news I'm going to share with you guys later on. My family and friends. Where's my daughters? Where's my 2 girls? I need to acknowledge people around here. My mom, I have to mention my mom because without Dr. B and I have a lot of friends out here. So thank you guys again for supporting me. Now, the video that you saw, those rooms, that's a virtual tour of Hope for the Future. Those are the rooms that families who have been removed from their children who have been removed from their homes due to abuse and neglect. Before Hope for the Future, these children were having to visit their parents at the DHS office, McDonald's, the park, the library. Those are not ideal situations where children should visit with them. So Hope for the Future, when I created Hope for the Future, I wanted these children to have that stability and continuity that they needed. A stable environment, free of chaos. When visits are held at the DHS office or Child Welfare Department, children are sitting in the rooms and with their parents, and people are just gawking at them, staring at them. I wanted an environment where parents could have that privacy that they needed to actually visit with their children. And that's why these rooms were created. As you know, all the rooms are labeled. We have names, faith, hope, blessed, peace, patience, kindness. All of those notes are labeled. And we have, when our children come to the facility, they actually tell me, Miss Howard, can we please go and thank you? They have their favorite room. So when I say stability and continuity, that's what I mean. Children, parents are able to come there on a weekly basis. I want to explain that in detail because when parents come home for the future, they are normally visiting 1 to 2 hours on a weekly basis. So if the Harris family is going to come today from 9 to 11, next week 9 to 11, they're going to visit with their parents, okay? So we provide that stability and continuity, a place that's constant. Also, the tree. I want to explain this tree. This tree is called my life tree. These pipe cleaners right here represent children. When you see a cluster of colors together, that means that's a sibling group. So every time we live in a new family, those clusters come together, and to me, there's a meaning for this tree. Everyone here, these children's basic needs should be met. Food, shelter, clothing. We need to make sure that they are nurtured and cared for. And if we don't do those things, guess what will happen to these children? They will end up, if they don't have a permanent connection, these children could end up incarcerated, early pregnancy, death, drug addiction, for ladies, trafficking. That's huge. So that's why it's so important for all of us to come together and make sure that these children's needs are met. That's why we all should be a piece of the puzzle. They can't do it by themselves. They need us, and I need you all to help with that. These handprints right here. This is an activity that we actually do with our children and our parents. To me, this means togetherness, unity, and a bonding. Every time a family comes to Hope for the Future, after maybe the second or third visit, we actually do this activity together. It gives them the engagement activity to do, but also it gives that parent the encouragement that they need. Many times parents feel like they just want to give up. But when we do these handprints, everyone in the family put that one handprint on there. On here is one, we usually label all of them hope and love. When parents get discouraged, I feel as though that once they look at these handprints, they look at themselves and that they say, this is what I'm fighting for. So they continue on. So we had several families, several parents who criminal rights were terminated, or they relinquished, and they came to me and said, Miss Howard, may I please have my baby's handprints? That means something to me. And this right here, this family came for a whole year. A whole year. I just knew that they were going to return to their home. But the criminal life was terminated. It hurt me so bad. So you guys, I need you all to pray. Pray for our families. Pray for our children. Pray for unity. Pray for reunification. You see this party room back here? When children are removed, they can't have birthday parties in the foster parents' home or the DHS office. So guess what? Hope for the Future has an environment where these children can visit or have a celebrate a birthday, celebrate Thanksgiving, celebrate holidays. And as long as the child welfare specialists approve of the relatives, and guess what? They can come. When children have a relationship with their extended family, even if they're removed from the home, that lessens the trauma that these children endure. So that's the whole purpose of our party. You notice that the rooms are labeled with hope, joy, peace, patience. Those are the fruit of the Spirit. Those are the fruit of the Spirit. Everyone in here should exhibit those characteristics. We are blessed. We are thankful. We are hopeful. We all have faith, joy, peace. I truly believe if these parents have these things in their lives, then they can easily turn the situation around. But they need their prayer. acknowledge the supporters. But with my volunteer, we kind of like turn the lights up just a little bit. I would like my staff to please stand. Sarah Young is the office manager. Henry Gray and Leon Dixon, maintenance, editorial. These people right here, these individuals right here, because of them, they have made my life a whole lot easier. For 4.5 years, I can do this alone. Myself and Gloria Collins, you guys remain standing. Gloria Collins and Bill Cook, would you please stand? Gloria and Bill, from 2016 up until 2020, they volunteered their time. They volunteered their time. They had to go that they were never getting a paycheck. They were in Hope for the Future every single day. For 4.5 years, Hope for the Future did not receive any funding at all. But these two individuals, they stuck by me for the challenges, overbooked business. I didn't have any help. And we were working from 9 in the morning to 7 at night. Thank you. And Henry, they both wear many hats. They have to move furniture. They have to clean. They have to pick up donations. So cook. So I truly appreciate these young men. Thank you. Board members, please stand. I think my board, my wonderful board. And Dr. Mitch Maytubby, LaDonna Langmanet, Lynn Gillette. A couple of them are not here. Thank you. Had it not been for my board, Hope for the Future would be where it is today. Their support in fundraising, their support in attending functions, I truly appreciate each and every one of you all. Greg Smith. There you are. He's my board member as well. He makes the bomb cupcake, okay? So you have to go back there and say so. So I wanted to acknowledge all of those. I want to also acknowledge all of my individual donors, my in-kind donors. Everyone here tonight, I appreciate you. Because if you didn't believe in Hope for the Future's mission, if you didn't have a passion for Hope for the Future, you would not be here today. So thank you. Arnold, like I told you all, 4.5 years, Hope for the Future. We had hope for our future, but we didn't know where the next check was going to come from. I mean, we had to make fundraising, and my family loves to cook, okay? So I would call them, look, it's time for us to make some money because we need to pay this rent. So for 4.5 years, we actually did that. But in 2020, DHS, the Child Welfare Office, they actually finally gave Hope for the Future a contract. Like, Lord, we need some money now. And in 2020, we actually received a contract from DHS, which allowed us to pay for our facility. And then also in 2020, in the midst of COVID, the Arnold Family Foundation, Sue-Ann Arnold, she came to my facility. She came to our facility, talked to us. I applied for a LOI. It was approved. Moved on to a grant. It was approved. The $20,000 grant that I had applied for that was denied. A week later, that same grant, that same organization that denied Hope for the Future, guess what? They gave us $265. in it for another year. So 2025, guys, the grant's coming up. Anyone want to give me some money? Let me go ahead. I'm talking a little too much, right? You get clear song. But second, I have more for you. All right.
Well, all right, everyone. So a couple of just quick announcements I'd like to make for you before we break for dinner. Again, bathrooms are just right outside here. Don't forget to replenish your drink. Silent auction is waiting for you. There's some fabulous things back there. And don't forget that fabulous photo moment. And try out those cupcakes, okay? There's nothing wrong with doing a little dessert before dinner. So at this time, I would like to just introduce this gentleman. He's a very distinguished, honorable gentleman that we are honored to have here tonight to pray in and bless our meal. The Honorable Reverend John A. Reed. Please stand, sir.
All heads bowed and all eyes closed. Our Father in heaven, humbly, sincerely, and reverently we come this evening. And we thank you for all of your goodness and kindness, your love and mercy, tender mercies toward all of us. We thank you for this day, for it's a day you've made. We will be glad and rejoice in it. We thank you for this occasion which brought us together this evening. We thank you for your servant, Clotiel Howard, how you have used her commitment and dedication to bring about hope for the future. We pray, Heavenly Father, for success in the future as you continue to bless her, direct her, that she might commit her life for the service. Help all of us who are here today make our commitment that we're going to work hard and share it to bring about the program for these children. Now we ask your blessings upon the food which is prepared for the nourishment of our bodies. We pray you would transform it into life, and life in a better, useful service for thee. And whatever we do here this evening may redound to your glory, that your name might be praised. What's in your name we pray and we thank you. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend. At this time, I would like to go ahead and ask for tables 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to go ahead and head back to the back of the room. Just go ahead and grab your meal and then bring that back to the table, and I will get the next set of tables headed back that way. While you're back there, or while you're waiting, you can always take a look at what's going on in the silent auction.
Hey everyone, so I want to do a quick announcement. So Clotiel and I had a little conference back here in the fabulous sign on auction section. we decided that we wanted to help you all out to help Clotiel out. So if there's something back here that you're eyeballing and you haven't put a bid down for it, I suggest you come back and check the price again. Because we may or may not have done something special. So if there's something back here you really want, put your name to it. Claim it, lick it. Also, I know many of you have tried these fabulous cupcakes back here. If you didn't know, we have birthday parties, all kinds of parties, office parties, or you just want to sit at home and watch a movie with a bottle of wine and a stack of these cupcakes. Great selling them as well. They're always sellable for sale. But come back here and check them out if you haven't already. Well, there's some good stuff back here. So I know that there's some people in the house that like to travel. And there is an incredible trip over here to St. James Club in Antigua. And I can tell you firsthand, and having booked these trips many, many times, that they can go in upwards of $6 grand, depending on the rooms that you get. This started out at $1,000, y'all. So this is a great opportunity. Come back and check it again. I also know there's another travel taxi back here. Has a dash cam in for road trips, because you never know what you're going to see on the road. Don't forget this fabulous flag back here. We already got some bids back here. Oh, where's my Trey Young guy? 500 over here. I know lots of you ladies have some beautiful colors in your dresses that would go fabulous with these center stop earrings. And this spa comes back here. Solari Head Spa. If you're not about this place, you need to. This is like a prize to lose back here for kids. Well, I see we got some numbers over here. Somebody's loving their kids. Fancy artwork. And this artwork has a certificate of authenticity.
So the
All right, everyone, I would love to have all of you with your attention to the center of the room up front here on the stage. Next up, introducing the fabulous Miss Nita Fruit, accompanied by parental Wanda on the keyboard and the fabulous Mike Baker on the drums, together performing Whitney Houston's Greatest Love of All, and these three words by Stevie Wonder. Give her a round of applause, everyone. I believe that children are future. Teach them well, yeah, show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of easier. Let the children laugh. Inside the sound of you, everybody searching for a hero. People need someone to love. Never found anyone to fulfill my need. I don't believe to see, and so I turn to depend on me. I decided long ago, yeah, and then one shadow, yet I believe, at least I let her aside. No matter what they say from me, they can't my dignity. Before the rain of the fall is absolutely the I found the grace of the farthest side of me. Oh, it's easy to I need to love I'm just like that's it. So you've been dreaming of. It leads you to love. Yeah. Was the last time that they heard me say, Father, Father, I love you. That was the last time that they heard me say, Father, I love you. Why? Just take your cherish everything. And please be taken away. If they say that I love you, please say a word. Song I sing, Lord, please say a word. Please feel they always can go on, and they can fight the fire inside. Last time that they heard you say, Brother, I love you. Last time that they heard you say, that's all I love you. The one that you cherish in your life. And destiny is taken away. And you're saying, I know that there's nothing to say. But it's not too much time to say. I give these pretty words. Strong as friends. And he's pretty words. He's real. Yeah. They'll always be yours. These three words, the strong, these three words, these three words, these three words. These three words. You all wasn't she just an angel with that? Well, again, thank you, and Mike, and all that here company, I appreciate that. All right, we got some good stuff to show you right here on the screen. Let's go. Or maybe not. There we go.
Hello, my name is Shantiana Thompson. I want to share a few words about the Hope for the Future Foundation. Okay, so first of all, I wanted to express my gratitude and my appreciation for Ms. Clotiel because I believe this is straight from God to give you the idea and the foundation to help younger kids like I was, like many other kids were, that had so much disdain for going to a building, like a plain building, plain rooms, to visit with their family and their siblings when they have been taken away from their parents. See, one thing, first things first, most people don't understand that when a child is young and they go through something traumatic like that, the last thing we need to deal with is people standing over us, watching our every move, telling us what we can and cannot do, involving our family. Like, you know, you can't go with them. Oh, you can't leave this room. You have to stay in this room. So me being rambunctious as I was, every time the visits would end or sometimes during the visits, I would go and take codes. I would steal the codes from the other employees and punch in the little numbers on the doors and run through the offices. Like, it was to the point where most of the employees there knew me because we had visitations there every so often to visit with our siblings, you know, or our mom. I believe I visited my mom there a few times as well. And after a while, it wasn't her, it was just my sister and my brothers. So I remember one day I had got away and I don't know where I ended up at, but I believe they had like a PA system and I heard somebody was looking for me. So somebody found me. I ended up in the chambers with Judge Stewart, my favorite judge, and he's always asking me, why are you running away? Where are you going? What are you doing? And he would sit me in his chambers and he would feed me like candy. I remember the peanuts that he used to have, gum, anything. And so I remember one day I came and I was really down. I believe it was because of this foster home that we were in. It was a lot going on. And I remember we had a visitation. I got to meet Miss Clotiel and Donna there. And Donna brought my other siblings. And I think I was in a mood, and I ended up telling her that I felt like there was no hope for my future. I can't imagine a child my age actually saying that and believing it, you know. But I remember she got me this bear, this brown, fuzzy bear. And I remember it could fit in my arms. And it had hope stitched on them. It was hope stitched somewhere. I believe it was on his chest. And he had a bag of gumballs, of these pretty little Easter color gumballs. And I remember that made my day. I never ate the gumballs though. I always kept the bear, and I would stack it in my room because I used to collect stuffed animals. And I would stack it in my room. And I carried it with me through the multiple foster homes, the group homes, and then eventually, you know, I ended up losing it because during transition, which I hated that, but I still remember that bear, and I can't remember what I named him, but I named him and I kept him for as long as I possibly could. Well, I remember when I told her that every visit afterwards, she would always come and she would probably sit in the visits, or she would bring things that we could do or that we could use to enjoy the place, enjoy the time with my siblings when they came. And you never really appreciate things like that when you're a kid, I think, because you don't understand the gravity of the situation. But now that I'm all grown up, I really appreciate that because you actually took in my feelings and it's like you understood me. And after that, I enjoyed times with my siblings. I enjoyed going to go see my judge, Judge Stewart. I think I even sneak away to go see Miss Clotiel a few times because I knew exactly where her office was and I knew the exact code to get in her door. So imagine years on down the line, I ended up losing contact with Miss Clotiel, but I always kept in contact with Donna Zalanka, my CASA worker, and I believe she assigned Donna to us all those years ago. Well, I didn't know that a CASA worker could do so much, but my Donna, she was amazing. Like, she would pick me and my siblings up, even one by one. She would take us places, do things with us, spend time with us. Like, even on days that she wasn't working, like, I feel like she became like another guardian for us, you know? And I love the fact that she stayed with my family. I met her when I was like 8, and then we kept in contact until after I was 18 years old when I transitioned out of foster care. I will never forget Donna Zalanka, and I will never forget Miss Clotiel for actually, and I'm thankful that she actually assigned her to us because all the other workers I did not like. I did not like any of the other workers. It was like, I'm paid to do this job. I'm going to do this job and I'm going to my business. It's like they really didn't care. But those two, Judge Stewart as well, those 3 had a huge impact in our lives. So when I finally, I don't know how we did it. I don't know how she found me, but she found me on Facebook years down the line. And we ended up speaking. I was like, yes, of course I remember you. You're a hard person to forget. You made an impact in my life. So of course I will never forget you. I may not remember every little thing, but those situations I remember very clearly. And we ended up speaking and she told me about the Hope for the Future Foundation and how what I said to her all those years ago inspired her. And I remember when I first heard it, it made me cry, and I was like appalled because I never thought I had that much of an impact on anyone or on anything in their life. So of course to hear that, it made everything, I can't even explain the feeling. Everything, it even pushed me, to be honest, because I never experienced anybody doing anything like that because of me. And I want to let Miss Clotiel know how thankful I am and how appreciative I am for her, because it was hard for us growing up, especially feeling like we were unwanted and not needed and thrown around so many places. But she made this place and it made us feel like home, you know? So I can only imagine what all the other little kids are thinking. They come to a place that's warm, that feels like home, that feels like family. And they get to visit their siblings, they get to play, they get to look at 4 boring walls. They don't have to look at just the little toys that are always there, the same toys, the same boring toys. They actually get to do things and enjoy themselves and enjoy the time with their family, instead of thinking, there's another building I gotta go into, because it felt like a hospital. Go in there, do what you have to do, and then leave. And I wanted to remember the days with my siblings, because I barely got to see them as it was, you know. Miss Clotiel, I want to let you know that you have made a big impact in my life, in my siblings' life. And I am forever grateful for you. I thank God for you. I thank God for instilling the values in you to give, and also giving you the heart to help other children that were like me, that were like my siblings, to help us get through the traumatic events that we were actually going through. You know, we didn't want to go to a building just get looked down on, you know. But you're an amazing, wonderful woman of God, and I am completely thankful for you, and I'm in your debt, because I would have never made it like this far. Like, I would have been a constant runaway. And all it takes is for a person to show that they care, and you cared, and Donna cared, and Judge Stewart cared. And I want to thank you for that. And we'll always be in your debt. And I pray that this foundation goes very far. I pray that it's very successful. I pray that all the little boys and all the little girls take this with them for the rest of their life, and they will know at the end of the day that if nobody cared, you cared. And I want to thank you for I just want to thank you. Thank you for giving me the time to say a little words and express my gratitude, okay? You guys have a great day, and thank you. God bless.
Welcome back to the stage, Ms. Clotiel Howard. In addition, I would like to introduce some of our panel speakers. We have our distinguished guests who are family who've actually experienced the goodness of what Hope for the Future can do. Mr. and Mrs. Livingston, I'm on stage, please. And then I also would like to just remind everybody, you know, the Department of Human Services, DHS as it's commonly known, they help over 1 million Oklahomans each year to access a wide range of services, to include food assistance, child support, child care, reporting abuse, disability services. The list just goes on, right? But, you know, I want to make sure that their voice is not forgotten as well. So to the stage, I would like to ask Rhonda Mills and her colleague to come and join us from DHS to talk about how Hope for the Future has really helped to impact what they do. All right.
Shannon, that was my why. That's why Hope for the Future is created right now. This young lady inspired me to open Hope for the Future. Her,
Hello, my name is Clotiel Howard, and I want to share a few words
visiting her
about
students upstairs in
hope
that
for the
stinky room.
future.
Not saying she had just offered to
Okay,
take me,
so
not the ideal place, but that's what she told me. And she actually told me when I asked her, "You're 14 years old. Tell me, what are your hopes? What are your dreams for the future?" And when she told me there ain't no hope for my future, that tore me. This is a 14-year-old girl thinking as though there's no hope. So I prayed about it. God inspired me.
and I want to
He
share
placed
a
this on my
few
heart to do that.
words
So,
about the hope for the
Clotiel, give
future
her your hand.
foundation. Okay, so for one, first of all, I want to express.
Mr. Wheeler and Ms. Livingston, they utilized Hope for the Future for about almost a year, and successfully, their children were reunified. I think it's a wonderful job, and I just wanted to have them say one
Hi, thanks. Just want to thank you guys for coming out and supporting this too. Just like you said, the alternative to her not being there, like I said, is a room similar to an interrogation room you see on TV. Big one-way glass. About halfway through the visit, my son looks at me and says, "Daddy, I would like to go upstairs." A couple weeks later, we introduced Miss Clotiel. If we're ever in the area, my kids want to go see her. They want to go see Miss Clotiel. It's like an extension of our family. We showed up there broken. My family was broken. We didn't feel good enough. Miss Clotiel doesn't judge. She doesn't. It's the second you walk in there, it's love, it's support, it's understanding, it's caring. And I just hope you guys continue to support her because when you invest in a person who gives their heart and soul, always a good investment. Thank you.
I just wanted to say there's a special moment that really meant the world to me. It was about 4 or 5 days before Thanksgiving, and we were living in a hotel, and our kids were coming to visit. And I got the call that my grandmother had gotten sick, had to have surgery to Thanksgiving. And I was just so stressed out because this is the day that I was going to be able to cook for them because we were living in a hotel. There was nothing I was going to be able to do. And I remember calling this deal 3 days beforehand. And this woman took the time that day and made a complete meal for me and my kids. Just out of the blue without a second thought. And that is just what she did to me. She lived a life at a very, very dark place. Without her, a lot of these children would have no hope. There is nothing that this woman can't make better. She has done so much, and I'm so grateful she has become family to me. My children love her, I love her, and I will always be so grateful to her because at that time in our life, we didn't know what to do, and she was there every step of the way. Whenever our kids didn't show up for 2 months straight, and me and my husband walked 4 or 5 miles just to get to the station, and they didn't show up. She was there. She was calling our workers, trying to figure out what was going on, why our children weren't there, and she just puts everything into it. And I love her so much for that. And without her, it would not be possible for all these kids to feel loved and like it's not over. They have a chance to briefly be with their family. So thank you, Mr. Clotiel.
Great job. This family, I do. I love all my families, but I love this family. Okay, next we have Stacy Calhoun and Rhonda Miles, Child Welfare Special Supervisors.
Hello, I don't know why DHS have the biggest two crybabies at this event. But this is what we do, we still cry. But yes, goodness gracious, 2016, yeah, I started DHS in 2013. I, as a supervisor, as a specialist, I have always used, hope, hope for the future, girl, yes. Hope for the future as a visitation facility for our children. And when the young lady who y'all saw that video said it's stinky, yes, our old buildings are, they are stinky a little bit. They're very stale. They're not a place where you would want to bring your children to at times. Is DHS getting better? Yes, we're getting better. But nothing compares to a family home-like setting that this facility provides. They provide activities, games, food, a microwave, things where the children, when they're missing their moms and their dad's home cooked meal, the families can bring those foods to the facility, warm it up, and they can have a nice meal. One of the things that I love about Hope for the Future, now that I'm a supervisor, this week, just this week alone, I have hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 families to Hope for the Future. I got new workers on the 15th, all brand new kids in the custody. They came to the office, the workers brand new to DHS. She's not aware what Hope for the Future is. And I'm like, the parents are like, oh, we can just do the business at the office. And I said, we're not bringing the kids in this office. No, we got to do the business. Oh, what is that? Oh, I'll show you. So man, girls, now, sometimes as DHS workers, and supervisors, we don't always make them timely. And do you think Hope for the Future matters if it's timely or not? When there's a family in need, regardless if they have a room or not, they will make a way. Yesterday, I had a family, they're at 10 o'clock, needing a room. Those kids just came in custody last week. Parents said, I haven't had a visit. Miss Calhoun, don't worry. They showed up to Hope for the Future. Miss Hope for the Future's coordinator said, oh, we don't have a form for you. What's your worker's name? We'll get you one. The worker wasn't even there yet. I'll pay for them, filling out the paperwork, doing a walkthrough. They made a way for that family. Another thing that Hope for the Future does is doing every Thanksgiving, every Christmas. They cook. They not only provide food for the clients there, but sometimes us workers is working 12 to 18-hour shifts. They feed us food. We can eat. During Christmas, she gives gifts. Santa comes, everybody, all the kids like Christmas, regardless of your background, everybody expects the gifts during Christmas. And sometimes gifts are, some families, most families can't work gifts or get kids at the last minute. But they know if we come to Hope for the Future, Mrs. Howard and all of her workers are finding the gifts and making sure that those kids leave home with something. So your dollars matter not only to these children, but to us workers in DHS. Without this facility, we will be overloaded in an office where we don't want to be, in a sterile, re-traumatizing these kids in the same place where they just was removed from. So they give us hope and give the families hope for a better life. So thank you all.
Hello, I'm Rhonda Miles. I see Sarah, one of my staff, one of my former staff. I've been with DHS for 26 years. I can go all the way back with Clotiel. I could tell y'all a lot of stories, but I know I'm on the time restraint, so I'm not gonna tell you. But I can tell you about the rooms. The rooms are horrible. They have blue walls, they do smell. A lot of the carpet is musty, but this is where children were having to visit, parents were having to visit their children. I go so back that I remember the young lady that was I remember that whole family. So me and Clotiel, I'm a little biased because it's also my friend. But Hope for the Future has been a great place. But I do want to tell you a little bit. When Clotiel started this, it was difficult. The road was tough. Rent being raised, there was times where she had to use her savings because DHS was not coming through for her. So when you see Ms. Howard, know that she has spent her hard-earned money for Hope for the Future. She really cares about these families. And know, if I don't give you too much of anything, you don't remember, these families are just like us. They're just like you and I. But by the grace of God, we are not there. And to be honest, how I started this career, I was there. Was my kids picked up? No. But was I the best mom? No. So that's how I end up in DHS. So to have Ms. Howard and Hope for the Future, like Stacey said it all. She cooks, she gives them, not only does she cook, but for birthdays, she has a little room. She comes in on her days off. We'll say, Clotiel, this family needs a birthday on Saturday. She'll open up the facility. There is nothing that Ms. Howard will not do for these families. So I want to say this. A lot of people complain about DHS. In my 26 years, I've heard it all. I have heard it all. But step up, and Ms. Clotiel has stepped up. She stepped up for the challenge. She didn't just talk about DHS, how horrible the system is, and how it's failing children, how y'all give them back too fast, y'all take them out too fast. I heard it all. But for Ms. Howard, even before she became Hope for the Future, even before the facility being CASA, she stepped up to the challenge. So I'm asking you to step up to the challenge. Don't just complain, because DHS is a state entity. Is it perfect? No. But it's people that make it perfect. All of us as state taxpayers, we're all responsible for these children. So please step up and do something. Thank you. Real quick, let me just say this. I hear people saying Clotiel. This has nothing to do with Clotiel, okay? I'm like that turtle that's up on your spit. Someone had to help me up there, okay? So it took my volunteers, it took my staff, it took my donors, it took the founders, it took everyone. God has placed everyone in my path to take this journey with me. So give yourself a hand, because I really should appreciate it. And so I'm not going to go on the stage, but earlier, Clotiel mentioned the backbone of Hope for the Future being her board of directors. So I would like to introduce to the stage the one who leads them to success, President Ms. Francie Hart.
Thank you all for being here and for your support of Hope for the Future. I met Hope for the Future when Clotiel came to St. Paul's Cathedral to give a talk. She was giving a talk. This little voice in my head said, Francie, you can help them. Now, mind you, I'm a professional fundraiser. I've raised millions of dollars. I know every family in Oklahoma City that's got money. And believe me, I pack them all. So, but even though the little voice in my head said, Francie can help me, I have also been a consultant for nonprofits. I know what poorly run nonprofits look like. And so I went to GuideStar and I went to the website. I did research before I even met with Clotiel. And may I say,
that for a brandy new organization, she had her ducks in a row. I was impressed. So, this is pre-pandemic. I worked with Clotiel for a while. Then pandemic hits, and I disappeared. You know, like everyone else, we disappeared. And the little voice came back in my head and said, okay, Francie, you need to talk to Clotiel again. Well, not only did I talk to her, but she got me on her board. So here I am. It's okay, because I really believe, let me tell you a story. I was sitting in the lobby of the Mayfair Center, which is not the most desirable place to sit. It was kind of hot, the elevator was broken, but I was waiting for the program officer for the In As Much Foundation to go upstairs so Clotiel could give Sarah a tour. As I was sitting there, this parade of absolutely precious 2-year-olds came by. 5, 10, there were maybe 10 of them. I'm like, oh my gosh, those are the cutest children I've ever seen. And then all of a sudden, bingo, you dummy. Every one of those children had suffered some traumatic event in their family that was so traumatic that a judge removed them from their parents. Every one of those children was in foster care. And I'm going, oh my gosh, this is why I am supporting Clotiel. It is incredible. On your table, right by the candles, Jerry, would you hold up one of the donation cards? There are no donation cards. We really, really need your donation. We got a nice contract from EHS. We could use more because we have been given a new building. That's cool. I'm so excited. All right, Clotiel did her homework. And we know that we can afford the utilities for that building because they'll come to just about what we're paying for rent at the Mayfair Center. We don't know there. And who raised our rent. But we still need your help. We need help moving. We need in our expenses. We need help operations going forward. Our board and our strategic planning, we had so many exciting ideas that with just a little bit more operational money, we could put it on. But most importantly of all, we need your help to help these babies who have suffered a trauma, sexual abuse, neglect, domestic violence, drugs, some sort of trauma that is affecting their lives. Please donate and give generously. And we'll be walking around with a goal for your donation targeting. Thank you so much.
We're almost done, y'all. I would like for Jeff Burgers, please come up on stage. This is my bronze sponsor. Carl? Okay. She's gonna go out and get it. While she's doing that, may I have our silver sponsor to stand up, Alex Corbett.
Where's he at?
Oh, so hey, real quickly, I just want to bring somebody else up on the stage to help Clotiel with this real quick. So over here, I have the fabulous United States Navy veteran, Miss Achievement Oklahoma, and Ruger, who are going to be helping her to hand things out. So just want to make sure we get that. Have her come on up.
I'm sorry, Alex was my board member next week. He was actually. No. Okay, may I have? Well, Sutra, please come up. Sutra is one of my gold sponsors. Sutra is such a wonderful young lady. She's an event planner. She does wonderful travel vacations. She's also one of my BNI members, and all this that you see right here, this is the lady who's responsible for that. So please give her a hand. Okay, good. Hope for the future, creative travel and events, Sutra Borgeson, in grateful appreciation for creating the vision and contributing your time. First 8th anniversary fundraising goal. Thank you. Greg Smith. Greg, would you please come up? Greg is also a gold sponsor. And he's, come on up, Greg. Come on, Greg. Come on.
Oh, the cupcake's slowing it down.
The Enclave Event Center right here, Greg has donated this beautiful space to hold our event. Like I said, he's not only owner of the event center, he is also on our board, served on the board, and he is the owner of Chocolate Smiles Cupcakes. Again, if you want some cupcakes, really good variety of icing, gluten-free, this is the man to go to. Greg, I would like to present this to you in grateful appreciation of your time, loyalty, and many generous contributions. Thank you, Greg, for all that you do.
I want to say, we have a couple other people to thank, Alex and Ryan, also partners here. Couldn't do it without them also, can't do it without the rest of these people here also. We thank you very much.
Thank you. Ron sponsor, Carl, Just Burgers, back here, up here. Okay, well, we're ready. You're gonna get a plaque. You're ready now. If you want a good burger, I'm telling you, go to Jeff Burgers in Midwest City. I'm not Midwest City. In Midwest City, the best burgers is those, those old fashioned burgers, smash burgers. All right, thank you.
So as what you mentioned earlier, she has some pretty substantial donors that are pretty important to the foundation of keeping this whole thing running and keeping it alive. And both of these families were not able to make it tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and dedicate both of these to Clotiel, and I know she'll get them to the family. So to Jeff and Lori Blumenthal, in grateful appreciation of your monetary or your monumental contributions and never-ending support. So Clotiel, there's that. You look at the camera over there for the Blumenthals. And then the next one is for the Arnell Family Foundation, and grateful appreciation for your continuous financial support of our vision.
Okay, we're gonna close out. What I would like to say thank. I was asking her, she had anybody else she wanted to say anything to. Let me see this list real quick. And she's trying to get you guys happy. Guess what? You all have stuff on the table you want to win, right? You want to earn that stuff, make some money for this group, this organization. So, okay, real quickly, I'll tell you right here. Can I get those things up here? Staff members, thank you so much. Really quickly, I want to make sure we also talk to a couple other people. So Bodo, can you step out from behind the screen here so everybody can see you? Give a big wave, everybody. Bodo does all the production behind the screen. You got all these videos. He did all the walkthroughs, all the videos. Amazing. Also, he is awesome. He did a video guide. This is the guy to go to. And podcasts as well. Also in the back, Cedric and his wife, who did the photo booth. If you haven't done that, there's still time. Please give them a round of applause for donating their time out here as well. And let's talk to our neighbors in the back. Can we give them a round of applause? Yeah. And then also, Tanisha from the Ladies of Melana, they did the arch over in the walkway with the balloons. So let's give her a round of applause as well. And how about our serving staff back at the bar? Let's give them a round of applause. Don't forget to sit them on the way out. So Karen, raise your hand. Wave it like you don't care. Karen's still going around with the donation bowl, so don't forget the donation bowl. All right, so at this point in time, Clotiel, we're gonna knock this out really quick. So we're gonna go through these baskets back there. Here's how it's gonna go, okay? We're gonna do rapid fire. If I call your name, you know you won. I'm gonna tell you how much you locked in for. You need to see the girls that will be at the back of the room. Raise your hand. There you go. You see them all back there, right in the back of the room. You need to pay them before you can walk away with your items, or we will tackle you at the door. Okay. All right. So here we go. The ultimate neighbor basket went for $250, and it got locked in by Greg Smith. Greg, you got that. Okay. The King's Fun Pack basket. This had all the Discovery Science stuff and the last Dragon toy, Minnie Mouse, rocking guitar. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun, doesn't it? Yeah. So that went for $100 to Eric Timberland. All right, so we had some people who were really competitive about these signature things that were back there, these guys. So the OK Thunder, Jalen Williams Thunder gift set that has an autograph item in there. That went for $300 to Lake Gillette. And by the way, if you don't have your funds ready, you got a high price, you don't have your stuff, by all means, we'll definitely connect with you. All right, continuing with the autograph thing, we've got the Trey Young autograph photo. I know somebody made a joke that they wish he had gone to another team and they probably would have donated some more, but okay, whatever. But that's okay. So, it was $500, you know? Yeah, and that's going to Lake Gillette. Okay, we got the Justin Blackman framed autograph photo. That's the OSU Cowboy fans out there. How many of you are Cowboy fans? Okay, what about you fans? Okay, all right. I'm an Oregon fan, so I don't really care what you guys think. Just kidding. All right, so all right, we got for $200, Mary Nichols. All right, next up. We got the experience club and our coaching. I'm not how we all Okarchi. Okay, y'all. I got the y'all down though, I promise that. All right, so that went for $150 to Mary Nichols again. Woo-hoo. All right, next
several things that didn't even go for anything. All right, we had the vodka and cigar basket from Bora Vodka and Big Smoke Cigars, and that went for $100 too.
Cindy Allen.
Okay. All right, so we had a Sweet Mimosa Day Spa gift certificate, luxury pampering, which is what we all need now after this is over now, right? I'm ready for it. All right, so that is going for $140 to John Ross. I'm really sad to say the painting did not get a submission. That's really sad because I have a certificate. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to set this one right here at the end of the stage because I know somebody in this room really knows that needs to go home with somebody tonight. So I'm going to set that right here for somebody to grab and put their name on it so we can make sure that goes home tonight. How's that sound? All right. While we're waiting for that to happen, no pressure. We're watching you. We've got the Head Spa certificates, courtesy from Cherie Baker. You guys, I'm going to tell you, Cherie, Clotiel, Cherie, and I all hung out together many times getting these head spa things done. She is amazing. So we got a couple of them here. The first one went for $125 to Amber Roulette. People love it. Yes, you're gonna love it. Trust us. When I can be speechless, it's good. All right. Next up, another one from Cherie Baker, Solari Head Spa. This one went for $150, and this went to Sue Vanderwater. Sue Vanderwater. All right. Oh boy, they must really love this. So this is another Solari Head Spa certificate. Went for $175, and that's Amanda Willett. Hey, and they're great gifts, y'all. I know there's guys in the room that don't have a clue what to get your wife. You should have had your name up here. You would have looked good, brother. You would have looked good. All right, so last one went for $100 to John Ross. That's that last Solari Head Spa certificate. Okay, somebody wants some furniture. So there was a $200 furniture consignment gift certificate, and that went for $100 to Melissa and her. Hey, I just want you both to know, Clotiel and I have done this without our reading glasses this evening. So please give us grace. All right, next up. Kendra Scott earrings. This is a collection of 2 sets of earrings, the Abbey Gold Drop earrings and rose quartz, and then the Danielle convertible link earrings with mixed metal. And this one went for $150 to Cindy Allen. Oh, that one didn't have a home either. I know there's people that like wine in this room. Are there some winos in this room? No? Okay, well, hey, there's that. All right. Actually not last. All right, so we have 2 of the ones that I know everybody's been waiting for. The first one is Love for America. And this one means a lot to me because of these guys that are down here on this stage. I know you heard them. Let's give them a round of applause. Chris, thank you for what you do for veterans every single day. Bob, thank you for being there to support him and make sure he's successful. And this one went for $500. It's going to be beautiful in your home there,
Stephanie and Stephanie Barnes.
Right there, Stephanie, our photo booth folks. Yep. Last but not least, somebody wants a vacation. All right, so this is a gift certificate to the St. James Club Villas in Antigua. And it's premium accommodations for up to 3 rooms, a double occupancy for up to 10 nights. Whew, that's good. That's real good. That's where I want to be. Don't you think we should go? We should go. All right. So this one is going for $800. You guys, this is a value of almost $3,600. This is a steal. Congratulations to Carl Willett. All right, so Clotiel, you have a minute word you want to say to anybody else?
All I want to say is thank you all. I love you. Thank you for your support. And you think it was great this year, what's next year?
Hey, thank you everyone for coming out. Thank you all for coming, our photographers, our servers, our cameras, all of you in the room for spending your time with us tonight. Hey, by the way, if you want to take the centerpiece home with you, that's in the middle of the table, because of this momentous occasion, that donation card, go ahead and throw $25 on that donation card with your name, and make sure that we get that. Bring it up here to Ms. Fran's heart, and she'll make sure that you can get that home. Thank you all.